Hi, I'm Jason, and I'm going to fuck you like Captain Kirk. With me, as always, is Marky. Uh, Spoiler
Spoiler alerts. I don't have any.
alerts. This week, well, now we're going to be going through our top five comic book companies. Um, so this is number five of five. Number five comic book company is Boom Entertainment. Uh, I don't know how long they've been around. I really don't know nothing about them except some of the comics that I read, and I do enjoy a lot of their stuff.
Put out a lot of kid books.
They do that. They got Boom Kids, and then they got Boom Entertainment. Um, so some of the comics I'm getting through them is Dracula, the Company of Monsters. It just started last month. It's now on issue number two. Basically, it's taking place in present time, and they're trying to bring back Vlad the Impaler, which I guess is actually a vampire. In issue one, they got to his body and I think they brought him back, or they were about to.
I don't think they brought him back. I think they were just showing his body in
Yeah,
case.
and it's like some company that's trying to do it. We got issue two today, but we haven't read it yet. So that's one that I enjoy from them. One that I'm really enjoying, one of my favorites almost, it's in my top 10 at least, is Incorporable by Mark Wade. It's about a bad guy that's turned good, all because of what's occurring in another comic book through Boom that's written by Mark Wade, which is Irredeemable. And this is my nice little limited to 500, issues 1 through 12, limited to 500, yeah. And this is basically a superhero that turned bad. I've mentioned it numerous times about Plutonium. Really enjoy the work. Good writing, good art, good story. Stan Lee is going to be doing a couple comics through Boom pretty soon, which I'm going to be picking up because Stan Lee, he's the man. So that is my number five company. And I think Stan Lee's doing five comics, four comics. Can't recall. Check them out. Uh, Irredeemable's like on issue 18, Inculpable's like on issue 9, Dracula, Company of Monsters is on 2, and the Stanley ones haven't come out, and I think
Do they do Darkwing Duck?
they do Darkwing Duck. You get that, right?
Yeah.
And 28 days later they do.
Oh.
So they got.
You didn't mention their book that's probably the most praised book, which is Do Android Extreme,
Oh.
considering the series and I think the last 12 issues have been nominated for Eisner Awards.
Yeah, I don't read that one, but they seem to be doing pretty good. They're my number five, and there's shitload of companies out there. And as long as they keep producing good books, I'm going to keep on reading them. Marky, what's your number five?
I thought it was going to be IDW, but I realized I don't get a lot through them. Almost nothing, actually. I get G.I. Joe Real American Hero, I think, and I don't know.
Mystery Society.
And Mystery Society. I think that's it. So I'm going to go with Dark Horse instead. I was actually mixing Dark Horse in with IDW, and I made like a monster company out of them. That's why I thought IDW was going to be my number five. So I didn't have access to all my books today. I'm a little bit blocked off at the moment. So I grabbed a graphic novel that I think is one of their top-notch series. It's The Umbrella Academy. It's written by Gerard Way. Gabriel Vaughn does the art. Umbrella Academy we've talked about before. It's real good, real solid read. It comes out in miniseries, which is kind of nice. That way you don't have to buy a whole lot. It's out in graphics now, which is good because you don't have to spend as much money. Um, I get some other stuff through Dark Horse as well. Just I'm all over the place with them, and it seems like everything I get with them seems to be miniseries. So nothing. I don't know if I'm actually getting a single current series through them.
Billy the Kid is.
It's Billy the Kid, I guess, but I think that's a miniseries also.
Don't they do a lot of the Alien versus?
They do a lot of the like adult movie ones, and Boom seems to get all the kid movie ones. Anyhow, I do get multiple books through them, and as well, I find that Umbrella Academy was really, really good. I think I like it better than anything I've read through IDW. So they beat out IDW to be number 5.
And they do the Star Wars ones.
Yeah,
don't
they have, I think, all the Star Wars ones,
Yeah,
actually.
and one of them was really good. Meg dropped it a while back.
So
Wasn't that good?
with Dark Horse, you actually get a kind of almost a DC or Marvel thing where they have a lot of financial backing as well. So their production is usually closer to on time than a lot of the other independent companies. Also, they're able to go out and get high level artists and writers with a little bit more ease than some of the smaller companies. I like that because I don't like it when my book's ugly. I don't like it when the story sucks. So I think that's a bonus with them as well. And everybody always thinks Image is the number 3 company. Dark Horse is actually the number 3 company. So there's the proof of their financial powers that they're the 3rd biggest company.
And they've been around for decades.
Aren't they like just right behind Image in
I
age?
think so. Yeah, right around there.
I'm about the same age as Image, so I don't have anything else really to talk about on them. I could talk about maybe some of these other companies I was thinking about picking.
Yeah, do you
that I'm
have
not gonna.
honorable mention? Well, I'll start with my honorable mention. I only read one of their comics. It's a mini series that I really, really enjoy what I've read, and that would be Big Dog Inc. They do Pains for Your Soul. Sadly, it's only going to be 7 issues. They got what is it, like You're Truly the Maniac guy or Johnny Chainsaw or whatever? Haven't read it, but from what I've seen from Pain for Your Soul, and I think they're a newer company starting out. Give them time, and I think they might get up there.
I guess I have a couple. I already talked about IDW and how I actually like a lot of their books, a few of their books. I just think that they have a few that are solid reads. I like Basement Studios, and as far as I know, they only put out one book, and it's Cave Woman, and then they do a bunch of like Cave Woman books. They do like just art books. They do like nude books. They do all kinds of stuff with them, and it just thoroughly impresses me that that company can stay in business with one book. I feel like I have to like them.
And Broadsword does tarot, and that's it, right?
I don't actually know.
I think so. Yeah, there's a couple companies that just have one that they're around doing pretty decent.
Then I feel like I have to say Boom. Do Android's Dream is probably one of the best comic books you can ever read. It's definitely a top tenner. I just don't read a lot through them. I read Do Android's Dream, and then the Do Android's Dream Dust to Dust, and Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck.
All right, gonna get the Stan Lee ones come out.
I don't know. I haven't even actually looked into those, so I really don't know. I don't know if I have anything else even on here. Image is probably one that I decided to leave out.
Really?
I'm not going to put Image on my top 5. They're probably my runner-up. They would be number 6. So I'm going to run without Image. Image, I actually read a decent amount of books through Image, too. I read Spawn. I read
Cowboy
Ninja Viking, which is Shadowline, which is Image. I read Witchblade, which is Top Cow, which is Image. And I read Image United. My problem with selecting them is the fact that everything I read kind of exists. Half of what I read exists out of their Image universe. Really, it exists in like the Top Cow universe, and then so that really only left me with 2 books then. So I just didn't want to pick one that I only read 2 books, and none of those books are like my tip top books.
Well, you're reading Image United.
Yeah, I'm not so hot on that. I really liked issues 0, 1, and 2. 3 was a little bit of a letdown for me, and it's just not so hot. And that's my second book. The only other one that I read through them is Spawn. That Spawn's the only one, and Spawn to me is just at this point in time, it's a good book, but it's not worthy of me putting something into my top 5.
Yeah, who does Minefield? Baby Chuck. Marky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see. Oh, Aspen. They're getting pretty good. They do Minefield and they do like
I met the Aspen guys at WonderCon.
really.
Yeah, they were nice.
Yeah, I'm enjoying. I'm getting a few of their books. They're
At least I believe it was the Aspen guys. Sorry if I'm giving a wrong guys, but I think it was them. They were nice.
yeah, and I guess my least favorite. Should we do our least favorite one since we got 5 minutes?
Sure.
My least favorite company that I've read is Marvel. It's I've had to drop everything from my pull for Marvel because I feel so guilty. I haven't dropped Anita Blake
We
because my
got Anita Blake.
but like all the other ones, I was getting Hawkeye. I felt terrible. I can't do it. I can't buy Marvel. I'll read Scarlet and Emissary. They all download them. I can't give Marvel money. I don't like their stuff. Yeah, or Nemesis. Nemesis. Yeah. So they're just, and I did buy. I did give them money today though. I bought Max Comics. Ooh, yeah. So I bought two of those, but they're $5 each for graphic novels. So I guess I'll do that. But yeah, Marvel's my least favorite. How about yours?
I don't think I have one. I don't read enough companies to really have a least favorite. I actually think I named every company I read.
Do you feel ill when you pick up any other company's comics? Like I feel ill when I pick up Marvel's?
No,
No.
no. Some of these are a little bit newer to my list here. One that I'm going to mention in my top 5 is actually newer, and I felt odd buying a company I had never really read anything from,
That's the fun part.
but they're going to be in my top 5. So I think that for me, that I don't think there is a company that I feel is the worst, because they're all trying to do the same thing and put out stuff for certain audiences to read. And I might not be connecting with that audience, or I might not be part of that audience. So I think I'm just going to stick to my tops, because I just don't have a big enough variety on to really go, wow, everything this company puts out is horrible. I don't have one of those.
Yeah, like, and there's a lot of companies that we just get one comic book. Like my wife and I get Zombie One only has we only get the one too.
I can't remember what it's called right now.
So, and one that I won't have on my list that my wife I know has Zenescope. They have a lot of books that seems like a lot of people enjoy. I just don't care for the fairy tale stories. So,
Are you sure? I don't really think their stories are fairy tale-ish.
like
They're like
Alice in Wonderland.
based off fairy tales, but the Escape from Wonderland series had no fairy tale to it.
Well, the Grimm fairy tale storyline, you know, all the. I don't know. Just,
You'd have to read them.
I guess I did because just I did like their sci-fi one was pretty good. But that's about it. Oh, and the one that got they're making a movie of. Issue 1 only came out. Agon. Yeah, that I enjoyed Agon. But they were not on my list. And I have nothing against. They're not like Marvel.
I feel like when we do our number 5s, our 5th video, our 5 is always a weak video. Because it's like we're not amped until we get to like 3.
Yeah, because then we start like going off the stuff we really like. So that's our thing. We're out of here. We're going to be doing an interview with a comic book store owner sometime, hopefully within the next 2 weeks. So I'll be posting that up here. We should be going live on or streaming on Justin TV once I figure that goddamn thing out. Yeah. If anyone knows how to like broadcast videos on Justin TV, let us know, because all the things I've tried just are epic fails. So have a good one. We'll be posting this around. Have a good night, guys.